Okay, YouTubers. Fender came in a couple of days ago. I just had time today. I mounted the fender, but just temporarily, because that's what I'm going to do. Put all the parts on and disassemble them, and then I'll spray them and edge them in. That way all the parts are nicely painted inside and underneath all the edges, and then I'll permanently mount them back. I did notice though, I'm glad I didn't finish working on this headlight bucket. Everything's good on it except for, as you see, it's off just a hair. So I'll do a little spreading right there. There's the hole. So I'll take my spreader and spread it out. But I can't even finish that yet till the headlight comes in. Headlight should be here tomorrow. So Saturday or Sunday, I'll mount it. And if it fits in good, if I don't have to do any more work, then I'll do my finished cleanup work and paint inside there. I took a measurement from right here to right here. Did the same on the other side. From right here to right here, it's about a ½ an inch off, which that's how I'm doing my measurement. Everything lined up perfectly. The rails are fine. Everything's fine up here on the core support. So that's the only damage right here. And this little part, I could have cut it all out and put a brand new one. There was no need to, because I could hammer and dolly all that. It worked. It looks worse than it is right now because of the exposed paint. Where we sit on the car right now, Copart. Purchased the car for $1,200. The fees from Copart, including towing it, I had to have it towed here from another state, which wasn't that far, probably 100 and something miles from here. And with all the Copart fees and all, this is where we sit right now, $1,862. With the parts that came in so far, the fender, $136, bumper, $105.93, headlight, $53. So we're sitting with the parts right now we got in the car, $294.93. Add the two together, all together we come out with a total so far we're in the car for $2156.93. So we've got the bumper sitting up here. It came in real nice. It's a brand new replacement bumper, but it's extremely cold here right now. So I took it average packaging, laid it out. It's starting to spread out, but I'll heat it up and bring it out. That's one thing. The only thing I wasn't happy. The condition of the bumper, otherwise perfect. It's a little bent right here, but I'll warm it up, and we'll be able to put that on the car and fit it properly. Fender. This is what the fender came in. Same company brought it to me. Gordon fender replacement, certified management system, yada yada yada. It came in wrapped. Surprisingly, I was worried when I was opening it up because I said it's got to have a dent on it. It didn't have any dents on it. It might have been because the bumper was protecting it. I don't know. FedEx delivered it all. Came off the internet. I'll list the site. I think it was car or something, but I'll list it in the description so you'll have it, a link to it. And so far, that's where we're at. I'm also going to post another guy I've been watching. I watched some younger kid glass something on YouTube. I felt really bad. He bought a 2010 Mustang, and it was hit really hard. A red one, I'm sure you saw his YouTube. Hit really hard in here, and right here in the door pillar in here is hit hard. Needed a door, needed a fender, needed a bunch of framework done in here. And the young guy, I enjoyed his video, but I think he took on way too big of a project for what he had. He thought framework was going to be easy for him to do. This stuff that I'm doing is very easy with a porta power, but even myself being an old painter, if it was hit harder than this, I would have sent it to my frame shop first. They would have made all the pulls, all the proper measurements, made sure everything was good for me, and gone from there. So, I mean, I could tell from the pictures of the car when he bought it on Copart, it was way more than a young guy should be handling, okay? My son hadn't been in the video, but he's helping me right now with posting it on, doing all the posting for me. He's really busy in college right now. He's home, but he's in college, and so he assists me that way. Later on, when we get to the final stages of cleaning, prep work for paint and all, I'll have them out here doing that. Plus, it's colder than hell out in my shop. So that's where we sit. I'm waiting for the headlight. Once I get the headlight that it fits in nice. I also the headlights, I bought them for $53, but it was a set. Bought them off of eBay. I'll list you, after I open it up, if they look like they're good, I'll list you the link to who it was also. That's where we're at. I also have another guy on eBay I watched that was talking about the other kid. He was talking about Mustangs. Very good. Talking about rebuilders. But he did talk, the only thing negative in his entire video was he was talking terrible about the V6 Mustangs. And I understand, everybody wants a GT and all. This car here has basically a GT suspension in it. It is a V6, but you know what? It's going to be cheaper to insure if my son drives it, and for sure my wife. Me, you know, I would gladly have bought a GT 500. But for them, this is what they're going to drive. Okay, they'll drive it when I'm not driving it. I'm getting older now, and I don't need to burn the tires off from one stoplight to the other. Although if I wanted to, and I may do it, I may program the engine and then maybe change the rear end gear ratio to 355s, and it'll be as fast as a stock GT of the same year. Because really, these motors are like 240 or 220 horsepower for a V6. Hell, back in the early 80s, that's what a Corvette was running, and that's what a Camaro had in it, and that's what the Fox bodies had in it. I mean, for a V6, it's equal to that. Now I know that nowadays everybody's spoiled with 500, 425 horsepower, 700 horsepower Corvettes and all. I understand. But you know, really, how much horsepower you need to go from stoplight to stoplight and just drive on a Sunday afternoon in a convertible, right? Now, myself later on, after this car's done, if they want to keep it, drive it all summer, fine, and the next car I'll look for will be a GT or a GT 500, and I'll go from there, all right? Anyway, thanks for listening. I'll keep you updated on the next deal, and I'll list where I got these parts from for you. That way you can, if you want, order from there, and anyway, I'll keep you informed penny for penny what I got in this thing. Thanks for watching. Bye.